All right, hello everyone. So let's take a look at the market today. So this is gold. Now remember, with gold we had a Monday swing day and we were in a trade till from Tuesday into Wednesday. I said weekly pivot needs care because it's a sensitive place. It was a swing hour there, right on the pivot, and then boom. So we took profit on two levels there, so it's okay. The third level didn't make it, so we didn't get to that final target, but we still got money out, and when the market did come back, we still got stopped out with a profit, no loss there. In fact, to the contrary, some nice profit. Now what? Well, now as you can see, this is the setup I've done. All right, so let's first get rid of this. Okay, this is a good buy kiss here. This is a place where the market broke out. Where can we come down to? On the PST, I've got 42,357. So let's put 2,357 here. Okay, I've already put the trade hours onto the website around, I think it was around 6 a.m. in the morning. So, and now we've got the swing hours here, as you can see. Now the good hours today, also not to forget the news, right? So we've got news coming out now. Thursday we've got news coming out at 3:30. The hype of the news will be over by 5:30, right? So 5:30 should give you a good entry, or 7 to 7:30 should give you a good entry, and then you should be following that to closing. Okay, and that's how it is. So let's get back to gold. So on the daily, as you can see, this is still a zone where the market will want to buy, so we still have a bit of room to go. If I take a look at the weekly, I did say this zone is on the cards. That retracement is 2,349.50. So 2,349.50, this is your zone. If we get in there, we are buying, okay? If the market goes up first, you are selling into this zone on the weekly. That's going to bring us back right there into the 50s zone. All right, and that's where we should be. Okay, now if that holds, which it should hold in my opinion, okay, 2,349.50 zone should hold, okay, because it's a double line, okay, both on the support and the good buy kiss on the PST. Okay, one, if it breaks, don't stand in front of it, obviously, okay, because then you've got a 1, 2, 3, 4, okay, maybe coming all the way down into 5. All right, so don't stand in front of it, but that is a good zone to get back into the game. And that 2,350, mind you, this is a good bar there. Let me just get rid of this. 2,350. Is there. Okay, and if I take 49, it's going to be slightly lower. Oh, come on. Let's say there. Okay, there's a bit of a gap here, so you'll need to mind the gap. And I'm just going to put that in there, which is 2,337. So the market has got potential to push down, and Friday's a swing day. So if we go up to sell into Friday to find a low, it's not a bad idea. Okay, and that's how it is. Now, if the market comes up, like I said, you should do it either technical analysis wise up here, or in the New York session. All right, there's nothing else to talk about here. All right, 9:30 to 10:25 is here. The market shouldn't really change until 9:35, so we're either going to hang around here, okay, or maybe come slightly lower, okay, and then the market should make a change afterwards. But this is a bit of a tricky zone. You'll need to be careful. Okay, so in summary, basically, if we go up first, pushing down is an option. If it comes down, don't stand in front of it, because today is not a swing day. Tomorrow is a swing day. Let's take a look at the euro dollar. Now, with the euro dollar, remember, what do we got with the euro dollar? Wednesday, Friday, okay? So that Wednesday is down here, look. So can we buy into Friday? It's an option. All right, it's an option. So it's already in the zone. So we already determined that zone, guys, remember? And that's your Wednesday. All right, so Wednesday here, the market buys, closes above, nice. Now we're retracing back. If it retests here, maybe slightly lower, okay, I'm still okay to go long on this one. But just remember, we've got Wednesday and Friday as the swing days. So, you know, be a bit careful, because if I'm wrong on that one, then it'll fly down. But in any case, if at swing hours, at trade hours, you're getting in, then you can do this at 5:30 for this one. Why? Because 5:30 I think is good for euro dollars, is like good to trade at 5:30 today. Yeah, 5:30, and also 7 to 7:30 is also good for this. So yeah, if this is a swing day for this, this is the zone you want to be looking at. Okay, so no need to rush. If you're in Europe, relax, go to the gym, have a good time. I'm going to be on the beach today, and then we'll come back in the New York session to see what's going on. Okay, let's take a look at SP 500. Now with SP 500, I did say on Monday that Wednesday could be a big day. The market never came back. Okay, it just kept crashing down, which is fine. If you're doing technical analysis, if you've learned technical analysis from me as well, you would have had those levels in any case in the middle of your channel. Let me get rid of this Fibonacci. Okay, let's get rid of this Fibonacci. There you go. All right, right where we want it to be. So Tuesday, Wednesday, big day. I did say Wednesday can be a big day, and that was a huge day. If you played your cards right, you should have been in the game. And that is, look, exactly where the market, I said it should sell off, and that was actually a swing hour. Okay, it was right on the price, 5,582, right, slightly above, right there, and this was a swing hour on Tuesday. If you take a look, so price meets time, and then it's bye-bye, going all the way down. Okay, a beautiful fall, as you can see. Also, look, this is after the impulse wave, right? So the market's done an impulse wave down. Look what we have here. We've got a, look, see, we've got a channel upwards going. So basically the market just did everything that it should be doing. Big impulse wave down on the daily, doing a retracement. Okay, so we've got an A, B, C, going up, closing the gap, selling off. Okay, so that was classic. If you did it, well done. All right, anything else other than that to do with this now is a bit, what? It's a bit, is it a bit tricky? Well, it is a bit tricky. Because this has got room to come down. Okay, so we can still head down to 56, 5,364, 5,396. Yeah, 5,396 is there. These are levels I've marked in, and this has broken down. Okay, so this is no longer valid for us, but this was a targeting zone, and Wednesday came in nice and easy. This has got room to go down, gaps down here. So coming into that 5,396, and on the weekly if it comes into that 56 level, 5,364, 5,000, let's just check 5,364 here, 5,364, yeah, is right on, oh, there it is, right on the line. Okay, so I'm not going to put this there, just mark it in for yourself. That's there, 5,364. So we should actually tap into this zone. Okay, so it's got to be a room to come back down here, in my opinion. Okay, should it go back up a little bit? Yeah, well, obviously, but maybe that'll do it next week. So we don't know. I don't have a swing hour for it, a swing day for it, because it's done Tuesday, big day, Wednesday, all the way down here. So a bit of a retracement is probably in order, but they might set it off again. So what can you do with SP500 today? If you wanted to trade it, you got to look for, I don't know, you got to look for a good bounce. If it comes down here to the previous day low, does a sweep and starts pushing up, you could buy to go back up into this zone here, or the daily pivot might be a target there. Okay, I use pivot levels, they're really good, and you can manage your trades with those pivots on the daily and the weekly. So if it comes back down, maybe the market will push it up. Keep your eyes out for the news, like I said, but you don't have to enter before the news here, because today your setup is going to be after the news, in fact way after the news. Okay, so don't rush it. Let's take a look at Dow Jones and Nasdaq. So if you played your cards right, guys, you should have been all in the money. Whether you traded gold or the indices or Bitcoin, if even, okay, you should have all been in the money, because the swing days worked out fine. And here we are. Okay, so there you go. Tuesday, Wednesday, market pushing down. There you go. All right, big day Wednesday. And here we are. Now, I did say we should come down into here. Like I said, again, all of this stuff, just technical analysis we've learnt before. So I don't think, and it's not new to anybody. This is stuff we've done before. The bounce here was okay. The bounce here is okay. All right. So this has still got a bit more room, leg room to come down, but it might go up before coming down. Okay, so that's a bit too far. So we'll probably maybe drift a little bit more down. If you want to sell this off, maybe up here in this zone. Okay, so if you fill in the gap, touch the bar, go down, that might be the way to go. Okay, other than that, I can't think of anything. Like I said, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, that was the setup, and that's how it is. Okay, now with Dow Jones we've got Friday, so this is probably going to push down into Friday. Okay, so Wednesday is a big dump day here, so maybe sideways down into Friday is also okay. So if we go up pushing down into Friday with all the indices, I think is okay. Let's take a look at Nasdaq. Now with Nasdaq as well, Wednesday, big there, it's just right exactly where we want it. Okay, so since Dow Jones has a Friday, this is also nice and easy. Now we can get rid of this. This is just nice. Yesterday I did say this is all overbought, because everybody, all the buyers have just been depleted, so it's only natural that this is going to break down, coming all the way into here, as you can see. All right, now there's still a bit of a gap here, and I did say it should even fall into this zone, which is what we're looking at, because we've got shoulder, head, shoulder, and I said if it breaks, comes up, you can sell all the way into probably there. It hasn't come up yet, so if it does though, you can sell off. If it does a good buy kiss at 34, 19224. So if it goes up to 19224, okay, around there. Okay, so between there and the daily is still sellable to push down. Okay, that's one good buy kiss zone there. The second one's on the trend line, 42.19,490. So they're just two places to sell if it goes up. 19,490 is there. Okay, but that's pretty much it. Not much to do here, as you can see. Okay, alright, so a bit of a pause here, maybe going up and then down, mucking around here, but still has room to come down. On the weekly, yeah, there you go. Okay, so nice and easy, pretty much in line with everything. Let's get rid of that. So we're probably going to touch that next week, and that's all good. Alright, so with Nasdaq, I think there's a bit more room to come down, so we might go a little bit lower down into Friday, and then that might be this little bar here. Okay, and that'll be 18,812. So coming into here is also doable. So selling down, I think, is okay. If it goes back up, you can sell at those two levels, 1 and 2. Okay, 19,472 is on the price, also doable. Just match it to the hour. It's not complicated. If it gets to those levels, check your hours. If your hours are good, with your stringent money management, just trade it off. Let's take a look at Bitcoin. Now with Bitcoin, I did say if it goes up, you can sell. Remember, we had Tuesday, swing day, Tuesday. That's your Wednesday market going up. If you sold, you should be in there, which is exactly what I said. Okay, so not much to talk about. The market should still push down, in my opinion, but you're only going to get confidence in that once we break below this level, but it should break that level. Okay, if you take a look at the weekly as well, okay, that's right off your PST line there. Look at that, HCL1, 6,981. The highest was 68,496. Well, pretty close. Okay, pretty close. And selling off. So Tuesday, there you go, boom. Wednesday goes up, sell off. Thursday, yeah, there you go. So not much to talk about. If you sold yesterday, you should have been all right. You can just follow it through. These targets I left here, but what you should take into account is obviously this rectangle here and the price targets here as well. All right, so I've got blue dotted lines for your price targets, and also on the weekly, if the market's going to come down, you know, well, this is a bit too far down, okay, at this moment in time, but at the end of the day, this is still, you know, in this zone here. All right, so no selling here. You can only sell if the market goes up and then push down again.